Are you one of the only people on Australian television who is a meteorologist who's talking about weather?
Yeah.
Are you the only one?
No, there's. I know of David Brown.
Yeah, that's right.
He's a meteorologist too, and maybe there are some others.
But not many at all, is there?
No, it's actually amazing because I often look at sort of the reason why I studied is because I got into weather and I thought I really need to know more. And so I went back to university to sort of learn more, and it's the best thing ever. It's so weather is so exciting.
No, it's like, it's like you're porn.
I
Look
can't
at
get
you.
enough.
Oh.
Honestly, I love it. It's such an exciting science, and it's always changing, and especially now with climate change and with what's happening sort of over the next few years, decades, it's become an even more important thing to know about. But it surprises me that there isn't more qualification in it because it's so important.
Totally.
Day to day, everybody needs to know. There's not one person on earth that isn't affected by the weather every day, no matter what they do. So it amazes me that there isn't a little bit more of a push towards qualification in that area.
Yeah. Do you know about like weather disorders? Are they real?
I think weather definitely affects people physically and mentally, for sure. For sure. Especially when it rains. You know that feeling when it rains and you're sort of like, you know, that freshness that you feel after the rain. That's not just a vibe. Yeah. That's actually because there are a lot of negative ions being released when it rains.
Yeah, right.
And that has a positive effect on you, which is why people have little waterfalls sometimes. You know? Yeah. So there's definitely science behind that.
And then also for that, because sometimes when it's really, you know what makes me crazy is the wind.
Oh.
Is that something? Because I'm like, I can even feel
that's
it
the
without
opposite.
looking outside.
That's the opposite. That releases a lot of positive ions, which make kids especially go nuts at school. It makes people irritable, gives you headaches.
Headaches. I can be in bed and I'll be like, it's windy outside. And my nan used to have it as well. And my auntie would be like, it's windy today. And I'd even used to call up Nan, I'm like, you feeling funny today when it's really windy? She's like, yeah.
Absolutely. But see, everybody feels the weather, and I think that's why everybody almost thinks that they're kind of, it makes everyone a pseudo-expert in a way as well. Yeah, because we're all affected by it and we can all see it and we can feel it. Yeah. When a meteorologist gets it wrong or whatever, people feel like, we all feel like we have the expertise to say, that was wrong, I know what's happening. And that's because we're all part of it.
Yeah, and how funny is it when people who've got, when storms are coming in and their metal plates in their body ache and stuff?
It's amazing.
It's pretty incredible.
Yeah, and like people love taking photos. Like Twitter goes nuts when there's a storm.
How funny is your Twitter feed? I love that you're like on tap for people 24/7. I've got this event coming up. Can you please tell me what the weather is going to be?
And I love it. The thing the thing that stresses me out the most though about that is when people ask, golf and stuff I'm happy to do because it's not, you know, make or break. Weddings. And everybody always wants to know. The thing about forecasting is that anything after 4 days isn't very accurate.
Right, okay.
But then people will say, I'm getting married, you know, in 6 months. Yeah. What's the weather going to be on this day?
Yeah. Why don't you
know? I'm like, contact me in 5 months and 24 days and I'll let you know. But I always get really worried because weddings are so important.
Oh, yes, so
but I do enjoy a challenging forecast because it really puts me on that kind of...
Really?
Yeah,
look at you.
I love it. And I'll sit there looking at all the models and comparing and contrasting and